Hi, I'm Fatima, and my research asks, how do Somali-born women interpret the importance of community when relocating to outer suburban Melbourne? Let me start with some background. The Somali population in Victoria, like other migrant groups, continues to concentrate in outer suburbs. It is well established among planners and policymakers that Melbourne's outer suburbs are growing at a faster rate than infrastructure and services can keep up with. Their solution? Toppling down formulaic social infrastructure that does not meet communities' diverse needs, impacting feelings of sense of community. But what is community? Some people say it's a place, others say it's relational, formed through interactions with people. I and others say let people decide what community means to them. The study of why people move, or residential mobility, often uses census data to map out patterns of where migrants move and concentrate. Yet this doesn't enable an understanding of how other factors of the migrant experience influence residential movement, such as feeling connected to a community. Compounding this, residential mobility research has not given much attention to the housing relocation of women of colour in Western cities. This means the experiences of individuals with intersecting identities, such as Somali-born women in Australia facing multiple forms of marginalisation as a result of being female, visibly Muslim, often from refugee backgrounds, and of African origin, have yet to be understood in the literature. This thesis instead uses Clapham's housing pathway framework, investigating the meanings individuals attach to their housing experience to understand why they move. I use this framework to focus on Somali women's interpretations of community when deciding to move. To answer my question, I interviewed 6 women who relocated to Wyndham City Council in Melbourne's Outer West. The findings show community was a secondary reason for why women moved to Wyndham. Primary reasons related to a desire to have their own place, the availability of affordable and suitable houses in Wyndham, and for employment. What's interesting is that experiences of community became an issue for participants once settled. Their interpretations of community were specific to their intersecting identities of being Black Muslim migrant women, resulting in them not fitting into one specific community. My research shows the literature on the residential movement of migrants needs to pay more attention to race and gender and its impact on decisions to move. Similarly, policies on social infrastructure need to better understand the varying experiences of culturally diverse women living in the outer suburbs and their interpretations of community to create socially inclusive places for women of colour. Thank you.